Hi, Joyriders. Welcome to my big fat Nomad van life. So, what do you do on a day when you are houseless and zip codeless and you live nowhere? You pull up at a park. Whatever park you pass, you pull up at a park. So, I'm just at a park. This park is called Craig Ranch Regional Park. I discovered this park like I discovered a many of parks, being a houseless and zip codeless nomad living mostly full time in a mini camper van. I like the name of this park, Craig Ranch Regional Park. Craig Ranch Regional Park is an interesting name. I had to look it up before I wrote this narration. It's the curious wanderer in me. The park used to be a golf course. The golf course closed down, and this empty land, many years later, was turned into a park in response to the area not having enough public parks. This is not my favorite type of park because it has way too much concrete and too much duck and geese poop. I read the Craig Ranch Regional Park is 170 acres. I'm sure there's a lot of greenery and a lot of mother nature to see. I do enjoy seeing kids and teenagers and adults being active outside. Aside from it being a bit windy and the windiness having a bite, it's a decent day for a walk, a little cool, but decent enough. I have a lot on my mind and I love to walk and think. If you enjoy walking, walk along with me. Later, I'll narrate over this video, and excuse the shaking and sometimes zigzag camera motions, something you don't realize when you are recording. There is a lot going on back in my home base of Ohio. I have two loved ones that are ill. As for me today, I'm thinking about the nomad lifestyle. To get everyone on the same page, a nomad is a person without a fixed residence. I'm houseless and zip codeless. I love saying that and I love being it. In a way, rich people and celebrities are nomads, kind of, sorta. They don't live at a fixed place. Where they live, they probably have many of houses all over. I enjoy a minimalist lifestyle. It's a simple life. However, if I had a lot of extra cash laying around, I would own acres of land and put my home on it and make some creative outdoor structures. A nomad lifestyle is exciting and adventurous. It's like seeing new stuff all the time, new outdoor landscapes. Nevada looks very different from Ohio. The mountains and trees are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, Ohio is quite beautiful too. It has beautiful sunrises and also sunsets. Vegas does not have a sunset or sunrise. I'm being serious. The sun just pops out bright. Let's take a moment. Look at these benches. I think they are so unique looking. With Vegas, 1 minute is dark and 1 minute is light. And 1 minute is light and then it's dark. This town never sleeps and ain't nobody got time for no sunsets. My future. I'm going to stay in Las Vegas for a couple of weeks as I monitor what's going on back home in Ohio. I have so many options floating through my head, from campground host to an extended campground stay and a few options in between. It gets dark so early, like 5 or 6 p.m. I love seeing kids play. It limits my working hours in the van. When I'm stealth parking, it's lights out. But when I'm at a campground, you don't have to be stealth. I need additional hours of light. I talk about coffee shops a lot, more specifically Panera Bread. I visit coffee shops a lot. I'm in one now typing this narration, but the business has music playing and it's busy in spurts. I don't work my best with noise. As an introvert, I don't like noise all the time. Remember, a nomad van lifestyle is not a free lifestyle. Sometimes you will have to pay for somewhere to live, whether it's renting a room in cold months if you are in a cold state, maybe it's getting a hotel or an Airbnb if it's too hot. Some of my sister friends in my co-working group and friends from online, they are nomads. However, they house sit or travel globally. They don't live in a van. A couple of them live in an RV or some type of vehicle, but they are nomads and they just travel differently than me. So those are the thoughts dancing through my brain. What's on your mind? I love hearing subs and viewers' thoughts. Reading your comments and responding. If you are a viewer and not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button because it tickles YouTube's algorithm and helps me spread the message of less junk and more journey. Because life is short, really short. We say that, but we don't really believe it, because if we did, we would slow down or speed up our lives. Some of us are doing too much and we need to slow down. And some of us, we aren't doing much of anything and we need to do stuff. The two loved ones that are back home sick, one is doing way too much. I told her, if you don't slow down, you will be slowed down. And she ended up in ICU and it's serious. My mom, on the other hand, is very thin and she keeps falling. She needs more fresh air. Now she's really sick, but fresh air is good for you. Safe in God's loving arms. She dances with angels. Arisha, Tynee, Rendell. 1987 to 2021. So she was about 4 years old. Arisha, Tynee, Rendell. I'm going to have to look you up. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Very young woman. I looked Arisha, Tynee, Rendell up, and it said she died from blunt trauma to the head, several blunt traumas. But then it said it was not I don't want to say that word so I'll get dinged by YouTube, but that it was not a unalive situation, that it was natural, but she died from several blunt trauma to the head, or blunt force. I also found a little bit about her on Facebook with her parents saying she will forever be missed. And then there's a YouTube video, which I could not pull it up. One of the directions that I'm thinking about along my nomadic journey, I have a interest in true crime stories. So I'm going to be doing a little bit on this channel, or I'm considering doing a little bit away from this channel. I'll tell you more about that at a later time. But life truly is really short. She was the year of one of my sons, born in that same year. Take time to look at beautiful or interesting things, y'all. But remember, whatever you do and however you do it, always, always, always take the joy route. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Haters are going to hate. Haters are going to hate. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Give a like, a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing.